Hello, I'm here with my friend MangoTownMatt, and we are playing Hive. Hopefully you see a start game. Awesome. So I'll briefly explain. I just explained this to Matt. This is his first time playing. The goal...
Basically, I swell up if I eat pineapple. I get hives.
Okay.
So that's the game. How much pineapple can I eat before I break out?
So we each have these pieces. The goal is to completely surround the queen bee with either pieces. The bee can only move one. Each piece has different movements. You have to place this bee by the fourth move. And I'll go ahead and just start explaining things.
Awesome.
So, here's just one piece. So that's a spider. It can move exactly 3. The ant, soldier ant, can move any amount around the outside of the board. It cannot go in crevices. I didn't mention that. That isn't. I don't know how much that happens, but it can't fit into like crevice types. I'll show that if it pops up. The beetle can move exactly 1, and it can move on top of pieces. The grasshopper can jump over in straight lines, and that's it for the pieces. The bee can move 1. You cannot deconnect things.
And if I'm not mistaken, you do have to play your queen bee by the 4th turn.
Yeah, by the 4th move. And all of our insects will point towards the opponent's queen bee when it's placed down, which is kind of funny. So you can either place one down or move a piece. You have to when you place one down, it can only be touching your piece. So I can't place one, say right there, because it would also be touching his piece. Beetles can theoretically have a stack of 5, which would be 1 beetle on top of one other piece.
Wow.
And then the other beetles on top of the other beetles.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's the highest it would be able to go. So beetle, yeah. So when they can walk over it. So the one on the bottom of the beetle cannot move at the current time.
Oh man. For those of you wondering about my moaning and groaning, I just broke an extended fast. It wasn't too bad, actually. I think it maybe even was easier than doing just a single day. But I'll tell you what, you gotta be careful when you put food in you. You get food drunk. Food drunk. I could go to sleep right now and not wake up till tomorrow. Whew. I'll tell you what was good though. I had some juice. I had some juice, man. I had a blood orange. I had a piece of garlic with some honey. I had an onion. Oh no. No, that's weird.
So the advantage I've seen to that is like because I think placing one down should be of more importance. But now I can somewhat, possibly, build off of that grasshopper.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because it has to only be touching our piece. So there's only 2 spots I can put it, but I also might want to defend as well.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll try Cat Stream. Hello, part of a band. Yes.
2 parts of a band. Friend.
Yeah, we got MangoTownMatt. He's part of the band. And we got Watson.
And Gigi's here too.
I just finished explaining the rules, so I'm not going to go explain to you again. We'll try.
Maybe instead of re-explaining the rules, you could just hover over the pieces for the people in the chat room, because it'll show them.
I'll say the goal is we're trying to surround this queen completely.
Excuse me.
So, I guess we're trying to surround this queen. Each piece moves a little bit differently. It doesn't matter whose pieces are surrounded. Have you guys ever discussed to stream a jam session one day? Yeah, we actually have streamed it, and we have, I think, 2 of them saved on recording, and we have a few videos. I know Blockus is one of them, where people are just jamming in the background.
Yep. There'll probably be some more of that in the future as well. So keep your eyes on the Discord if you're on there. Check in with us individually if you'd like.
Where do you guys live? In Europe? Well, that's the problem. We all live in different places right now because we live together as wee lads. But now, Matt, who I'm talking to, is 6 hours apart from me. Or is that? Yeah, is that right?
Yeah, that is currently true.
So I'm going on daylight savings time soon. I'm not sure when it is, but I don't know if that'll change.
That's right. I don't think it will a ton. It'll change a little bit, but it'll only be for a little while. I think we daylight savings not long after you all do. I think it's like a week.
Okay. We don't really tell people on the internet where we live, so we usually just say MangoTown.
I have a question, actually, Travis.
Yeah.
Why, for example, can't I... Oh, I guess I can do that.
So the crevice that I was talking about, I don't think my ant couldn't travel around the left side to get in that crevice near your queen.
It has to be connected.
Yeah. But my beetle can. You don't sound European anyway. I
pee sometimes.
It'd be nice. I mean, if I didn't have, I don't know.
If you didn't have what?
If I didn't have you.
Watson?
No,
Yeah, I like Hive so far, actually. Quite enjoying it.
Oh, I guess I need to scroll down from that head that's showing. There we go. What is that? Tattoo from the creator of Hive on Steam. doesn't stop. My ad blocker doesn't stop. Oh. He did something good. I don't know if that doesn't really help me a ton, but it at least keeps your queen still because you won't be able to move off of it now like you did to me with your spider.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's quite a ruckus. I guess I can move my beetle. I can't move one, so I can't even disconnect it for a short time. That's interesting.
I do wish that you could click on the different pieces while they're on the board and see where they could go.
Yeah.
Do you think it would make more sense at the very beginning to lay down an ant?
I don't know, cause it's difficult to say.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to you don't want it to get trapped either. Like so, my beetle that's next to my queen hasn't been able to move. Well, I guess it can't move now, but yeah. And ants, yeah, are pretty useful at the end. I mean, and I guess the one time I did it with Justin, we weren't streaming it, but I put my powerful pieces down and he trapped them, and he was just like,
yeah.
And that was the first time I saw traps. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move here. Just okay, this is looking bad. So. I think you might get me. I don't see. Well, I don't know. It depends on how fast you can get one over
it totally
there.
Does.
1, 2, 3. I can see in 3 moves. Maybe I can do it in 2. 1. No, I think the fastest I can do it is 3 moves for myself. I mean, ants, the one that run around the board, haven't played in a while. Yeah, this is my third time playing. I guess I played with. Ooh.
I think that should be it. I guess we'll see. What I like about this is it almost is kind of like dominoes in a way. You know, the rules are really simple. I feel like you could play this with just about anybody. Oh, I see you, Travis.
Yeah, Mike.
Mike, my only question is, how are you able to do that, given that you separated your queen? I understand how you were able to move like that because it was a beetle, but I thought you couldn't separate your pieces.
No, like just complete separation of the hive. I guess. Like we're still.
Is it? Oh, okay. You mean like So what we have made together is the hive.
Yeah.
Oh man, this changes everything. Oh, shoot, you guys.
You can put an ant down, so. Or grasshopper. Yep. Oh. Very nice. That's gonna, yeah, that's definitely gonna prevent me.
This is true.
Finish me off.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Shall we?
Yes, that's enough. So there are 3 other standard pieces, or not standard pieces.
Yeah,
like
I saw like the ladybug.
I haven't played with them, and I just found out like when we were doing this game, you could move an ant connect to his grasshopper, so he couldn't move. I'll have to go back and look at that, but this is I mean this. Sorry that I missed a move, but
No worries.
well, I'm talking to the chat. You're up first. You could move an ant, connect to his grasshopper. Oh yeah, that would be. I guess that would be true. I don't think it would have stopped him. I mean, from winning. I found 493 MangoTown videos on YouTube, but none of them show a recording of jam session. You could prevent the mate.
So the jam session is going to be within the videos and not necessarily as like a title of the video.
Yeah. So we have 2 videos that we streamed, but we didn't put on YouTube. But I have the recordings of it still, so I might put them up eventually. But there's videos of us just playing board games, where there's jamming pretty much happening instead of the board game, or in. So you have to watch all of them.
Yeah, well, they're pretty good. Luckily for you.
I know one of them. It's the first time we played Blockus. I know.
That's right.
Matt was playing guitar throughout most of it, while I think Mike and I were playing.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I did a guitar version. So I thought I'd be able to jump my grass. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can't move into the bee's place. If there's, for the chat and for everyone watching, if there's a mate and 1 threat, I will do my best to think of all the possible things I can do next time.
I would agree that spiders are a little bit OP.
Spiders
Yeah,
are
they're
OP.
really helpful. This game would be way harder without spiders.
I think. I mean, maybe. I feel like out of all the pieces, I'd want something else besides a spider. Like they have very limited. It's only 3. So yeah, I look forward to playing with the. So yeah, there's a lot of other pieces that people have come up with, but aren't like official pieces, like fairy chess pieces. But there's 3 that we can add on the site, which come with the pocket version, which I think Mike said he was going to get, or Justin said he was going to get. Well, Justin said he already got.
Okay. Hey, question.
Yeah.
I put a piece on the board, and I was telling me that I must move a piece on the table, or
Must place or move.
I don't know why. Huh.
I don't see. You haven't. It's 4-4.
Yeah, it's because it didn't count it as me having moved a piece. Sorry.
So do you have 4 pieces on the board currently?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it did glitch once with Mike and I believe, but is your music kind of psychedelic-ish? I wouldn't. I mean,
how do we even
wouldn't say
decide what is psychedelic?
Yeah, I wouldn't say
Is it
because I would say
lyrics?
mine's more. At least me personally is more. Not like it's happy psychedelic. It would be more intense. I would say so that would not be as psychedelic-ish
Why did it let me just do that?
because it's only touching your piece. So I don't know what the
It's not
problem would be.
touching any pieces. It's completely.
It's touching your spider.
Where are you?
Okay, yes. So it might be a glitch.
Your queen is facing my queen, right?
Pull up the stream.
I see my spider. I'll look at the stream. Yeah.
Pull up the stream because
To me,
yeah,
it
this
looks like it's not moving.
this would happen to this might have happened to me and Mike of where it showed that I put a grasshopper down, and then it wasn't showing on Mike's screen that it put a grasshopper down, and then I moved, but it was still showing that I had a grasshopper.
Oh, so you don't see any spider next to your queen, do you?
Nope.
Ah, damn it. Then yeah, it's doing exactly that.
Okay, I'm gonna refresh and see if that does anything. Nope. Try refreshing yours. I don't know if that would help.
I would.
Did refreshing do anything?
Yeah, that helped. Yeah, that helped.
Okay, that's good because I didn't refresh when I was playing with Mike, and
Yeah.
we can. So the problem is I have all the pianos hooked up to the computer I'm talking to Matt in. So if I played the piano and stuff right now, Matt would just hear a really loud piano in his microphone. And so I need to hook it up to not do that somehow. But I would write, I mean, we've written like a lot of synth heavy. I guess you could say some synth heavy stuff is somewhat psychedelic. So
Yeah.
now the spider is on my queen, but that's the only piece on
Yeah,
my
it
queen
is.
currently.
Yeah, it is.
Um, do you have any music suggestions that we could send them to that we like? I mean, I guess I know we both like Streetlight. We're probably gonna be recording this summer, so if anything, there's that.
Oh, it's getting wild this summer.
Nice. I'm feeling kind of confident about this one, but who knows?
Yeah, I think you got this one in the bag.
But I guess there was mate threats that I didn't see how to prevent. So I just gotta get to the point where there's never possibly a mate threat on me, and then I won't have to worry about mate threats.
That's a good
That's
point.
not a realistic goal, but
Man, oh man. Me, oh my.
good game.
Yeah, definitely. I guess now we know why not to move those fellas in there first. Those ants. Not a terrible choice.
Would you wanna? Do you have to leave it at the hour?
Crumb again?
Do you have to head out at the hour?
I probably do one more. I need to head out, maybe about 2.
Yeah, okay. So do you want to do one more hive instead of going on to a different one?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. So we do have the options to turn the ladybug, the mosquito, and the pillbug. I've never played this. There's 2 types: a standard and tournament opening. I don't know the difference, but I send a rematch. I don't know.
I didn't see it yet. But, here. Ooh. It said that I entered first.
Oh, sorry. I was Pat Watson.
Oh, no worries. Plus 52 seconds.
Yeah, I saw that was the standard time. It was like 3:36 plus 52 standard time. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
That makes it's a good standard time. Look at this. I play saxophone, so piano. I play. I mean, I have synths and I use them to write music and whatnot. But
Oh.
ooh. So the other rule I learned was you can't move them. I don't think you can move them until the bees are placed down.
The queens.
Yeah, the queen bees are placed down.
I'll give the world another tip. If you're ever going to fast for more than 1 day, don't trust any of your farts. Body gets really weird on you.
No, that one. Other side? I don't know. I think I think there's so many possibilities of this game. So
Yeah,
especially
that's one of the things that I really like about it because it's so simple. But
I think you'll like Corridor then too.
yeah, I definitely want to play Corridor with you as well.
I guess I don't want to get a copyright strike. Oh, I gotta play some B. Forgot. Okay. B.
Yeah, it's the 4th move, sir. It's currently Googling, can cats eat avocado?
They eat potatoes. I learned that.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because earlier I was cutting up an avocado and Gigi was like, oh, give it to me.
Yeah, Watson's not usually in the kitchen, but there's a sack of potatoes on the ground, and he like ran towards them. I was like,
Well,
and
that's
just started
wild.
like chewing on the bag. It was like
Yeah.
a mesh bag. So and it says potatoes are in a lot of cat foods. MangoTownMatt must place a piece or move a piece on the table. Those are your only options in life. There's also one Quarto. I could explain it pretty fast. It's like a 4x4 board, and the goal is to make a line of 4 of a certain type, and there's 16 pieces, I think. Yeah, 16 pieces fill the board, and they're all either darker. You both play with the same piece, like, so it's not like a certain person gets these pieces in a certain. So it's either like tall or short, circle or round, hollow or not hollow, dark or light, square or circle, something like that. So, and you just have to make a line of 4 of either like a square, circle, hollow, tall, short. And the thing is, your opponent gives you the piece that you have to put down somewhere on the board. That's cool too. I hope I put that in the right spot. I don't think I did. You played blind go. We did one color go. I don't know if that's the same as blind go. So every stone was the same color, and we had to just memorize which ones was ours.
It's brutal.
Yep, that was rough. Mike had a better strategy of, like, he just kind of memorized an eye that he had. Yeah, I mean, he did better than me, I think. do. Yeah, we didn't do like blindfold or. We haven't done blindfold chess either. So you have played quite a lot of different games till today. Do you have any faves? Is that specifically board games or chess variants? I guess, if you want to distinguish between that. I'll stick with just board games that aren't chess or Go related variants that we have played. So Corridor, we just started recently playing. We don't have a video of that up because we just started doing that. I must run away.
Run away.
It's a Corridor. We'll post those videos in the future. We're posting a lot of chess videos right now. Corridor. I'll just go to IG Game Center. That's the one. There's the list of there. Pex was a fun one. The like hex, but like with weird shapes.
Yeah, that was fun.
Jungle, I really like Jungle. Hanaffle, Taffle, and Tableau. Halma was really fun. Checker variant. I want to do more Barber again. Football is pretty fun. Stilts was... I really like Stilts for the checker variant. Amazons is one of my favorite games, I guess, now. Stacking chess, fun. Yeah, so there's a few. Okay. If you like chess, I would definitely recommend Amazons. It's a different kind of... I mean, some even say it's a Go type game. But you move as a queen once, and then you shoot a square that becomes inaccessible for the rest of the game, and the goal is to block all queens from moving, and you're trying to have the last move. Nice.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang, boys. We're gonna do this. We better do it quick now. Quick like. Alas, I fear it is over. It's a good idea to attack from the back. I'll have to remember that in the future.
Also, I don't know many strategies yet. So this is our second stream of it. I played it with Justin first. No, I played it with Mike first. I didn't stream it with Justin, but we played one game where I just kind of showed him the rules. And He should have beat me, but he made one mistake.
Yeah.
But I think he had better strategy throughout the entire time. So, everyone, this is Hive. We'll probably be back on this sometime soon. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the game. As do we. See you next time. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.